Hi there, this is Merve from Lingomatic. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be getting hungry because we'll be talking about some food idioms. The first one is more like common. I could eat a horse.
I could eat a horse.
I could eat a horse. You know, horse is a big animal. So if you can eat a horse, that means like you are extremely hungry. So I could eat a horse means to be extremely hungry. Example, could you please go out and get some dinner? I'm so hungry that I could eat a horse. The next one is low-hanging fruit.
I know, low-hanging fruit, right?
You know, fruits are hanging from the tree, and if one of them is low, it's easy to get it. So low-hanging fruit means some goals that you can reach easily. Example, I have a lot of things to do this week, but it's better to start with the low-hanging fruit. The next one is as different as chalk and cheese. So chalk is something we use in the blackboard in the old time. Now we use more like board markers. Cheese is something we eat in the breakfast. So chalk and cheese are quite different. So we use this idiom when we are talking about two different things. Example, I and my sister are so different that we are identical twins, but our characters are as different as chalk and cheese. The next one is full of beans.
Hard at work, full of beans.
You know, beans are great food and people eat in dinner. Some people eat in the breakfast. Usually British people eat in the breakfast. So full of beans are being about positive and optimistic. So you are positive and you are full of beans. Example, upon getting a good result from my project, I was full of beans. The next one is out of the frying pan into the fire.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
So we use frying pan to fry some potatoes, for example, and you can imagine how potatoes feel. So if you put them into the fire, that's worse, right? So out of frying pan into the fire means to go from bad to worse. So it's horrible. Everything is messed up. Example, she decided to get married easily, but she didn't know that she was jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. The next one is pie in the sky.
Pie in the sky.
I love this one. I love pie. You know, pie are some pieces, some dessert. They're so delicious. And if you see a pie in the sky, imagine, is it possible? No, it's not possible. So pie in the sky is used for the situations. It's great to consider, but it's impossible that will happen. Example, her dream of speaking English in one night is a pie in the sky. If you think you'll be speaking English after studying one day, that's a pie in the sky. The next one is butter up. So butter we use in the breakfast, usually with honey. It's so delicious. So if you butter up someone, that means to flatter someone. That means to give compliment to the person. And you usually want something in return. I know you don't like your boss very much, but you were complimenting her a lot. So you were buttering him up. The next one is apple polisher.
Teacher's pet, apple polisher.
You know, polisher we use for our nails or to make something shiny. So apple polisher is exactly like butter up. So that means to flatter someone, to say nice things and, oh my God, you're so beautiful and amazing. So probably again, you want something in return. So apple polisher. Don't compliment me like that. You're an apple polisher. The other one is in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
You know, nuts are so small fruits, so you can imagine how much it can take. So in a nutshell means like to sum up, to summarize something in a nutshell. So small, very short. Example, in a nutshell, we have to finish the project by the end of this month. The other one is in a pickle.
I am in a pickle.
So pickle is something you put with the salty water and vinegar, usually cucumber or some other things, vegetables. So it's not easy to be a pickle, I guess. So in a pickle means to be in a difficult situation. So you can imagine a cucumber with a lot of vinegar and salt around it. So that mustn't be easy. Example: as the deadline was coming, I realized I was in a pickle. The next one is a lot on my plate.
I've just got a lot on my plate.
A lot on my plate means that you have plate, we use it to eat our meals. If you have a lot on your plate, that means you're so busy and you have a lot of things to do. For example, my family is coming to visit me next week, so I have a lot on my plate. The next one is bring home the bacon.
Bringing home the bacon.
So in Turkish we bring home the bread, but in English we bring the bacon. So that means you go out there and you make some money and you bring food, you earn the life for the family, for the house. Example: as I am the oldest person in the family, I have to bring home the bacon. The next one is that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Cookie is delicious. I love cookies. We all love cookies, right? So cookies are when you smash them so that crumbles, like pieces coming. So that doesn't change. That's always like that. So that means no matter what, some situations don't change and you have to accept them. You have to accept the result. She was fired from her work, but what can we do? That's the way the cookie crumbles. The next one, I like this one so much. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
So you can imagine you want an omelette and you have to do some work for it. You have to break some eggs so that it's ready. So that means if you want some good results, you have to work for it. Example: if you want to speak English like a native, you have to break some eggs. Speaking English requires a lot of study. It's true that you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Actually, you should break a lot of eggs to be able to speak English like a native. Not just one egg, two eggs, a lot of eggs. The next one is there is no such thing as a free lunch.
Say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
As you may guess from the meaning, if something is free, there's going to be a result. So you are going to be charged for it somehow, eventually. Today my colleague helped me with some work and then he asked me to buy him the lunch. So there's no such thing as free lunch. The next one is icing on the cake.
And the icing on the cake.
So, cake is so delicious. We all love cake. And icing is the part that usually white you put on it with sugary stuff, horrible stuff for our health actually. So when you have, if it's an icing on the cake is already good and you put something great on it. So that's when good things happen, another good thing happens. So that's icing on the cake. Everyone expected him to do great in the exam, but he got the first rank. So that was icing on the cake. The next one is born with a silver spoon in mouth.
You know I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
So imagine how we are born, how we were born. So born with a silver spoon in your mouth, that means to be born to rich parents and probably you have a high social rank in the society. Example: he has never done anything to have all this successful business. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. The next one is as easy as a pie.
There, easy as pie.
So pie, I don't know, it's not actually easy for me to do and I'm not sure if I have done it before, but I guess it's easy to do, so that's easy as a pie. I really don't know how to do a pie. I've never done it, oh my god. Maybe I should cook very soon. So, easy thing, very easy. Speaking English as easy as a pie for me. And it will be for you if you continue studying English. It is easy. Pie. Pie is not easy, but English is easy. The next one is cry over spilled milk.
Well, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Now.
That means you are feeling so sorry for something that had happened. And obviously you can change the result. Example: You didn't get a good mark because you didn't study. Don't cry over the spilled milk. Hot potato. That means a topic that everyone is talking about. So that is usually important. For example, coronavirus is the hot potato in 2020. And I think it will be in 2021. And I really hope that it will not be in 2022. Oh my god. I hope we will forget the corona topic in 2022, maybe 21. The next one is cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea. It's quite more common than the others. Cup of tea, it means you like something. That's your cup of tea, you like it. I like tea, that's cup of tea. I like a cup of tea. I have a date tonight, but I'm not so excited because I don't think he's my cup of tea. The next one is a piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
A piece of cake. It's so easy. A piece of cake, just do it. So a piece of cake means, well, that's so easy. Just a piece of cake. Don't worry, this job interview will be a piece of cake. The next one is bite off more than you can chew.
Did you bite off more than you can chew?
Chew is something we do, we eat something, we bite something and we chew it, okay? When you bite off something more than you can chew, that means you got more responsibility than you can do. You're pushing yourself, you're trying harder. For example, when I was a student, I had 2 part-time jobs. I knew I was biting off more than I could chew, but what could I do? I needed money. That's true. So the next one is Banana Republic.
Thanks. It's just Banana Republic.
Banana Republic represents usually a small and poor country with dishonest and corrupt government. Example: nobody can save this country from becoming a banana republic. The last one is apple of discord. That means something that causes problem. For example, the small island became an apple of discord between the 2 countries. That's it. You've just learned a lot of new idioms that you can use in your life. That's good job. Perfect. Thank you for watching me, and please do subscribe to my channel if you want to learn English more.